Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy V, the 4-job Fiesta for Tiny Toe's Rat Rescue. And, when we last left off, we had just, parked our Windrake outside of King Xezat's fleet, and, like we were told in his castle, we can land on the flagship, so let's do that. That Windrake! Huh? Uh-oh. Hopefully they don't shoot us down. Hold your fire, they're friends. Ooh. Now why couldn't Kel go do that? He just welcome us nicely. You wouldn't be in bed if you would have done that. If it isn't Gallup, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Xezat, how the devil have you been? Managing barely. These friends of yours? This is Dorgan's son, Tiny Toe. Dorgan's? The ladies and nobility from the other world. Well met. I'm the swordsman Xezat. Don't you mean King Xezat? Oh, no, not King Xezat. I don't think it suits me all that well. Sure doesn't, ha ha ha. I'm the same way. A lot of nobles don't like to use their titles in Final Fantasy games. So he can get us into Exdeath's castle? We're halfway there. For now, go below deck and rest for a while. Guess before the fireworks start. There's 4 towers, but as long as we destroy one of them, the barrier will be destroyed. The fleet's just a decoy. Just hope it'll buy us enough time. Once the barrier's down, nothing will stop us from getting into Exdeath's castle. So, no one's around here. Let's head on down. Below deck. We got a second deck to go down. We'll head to the left first. There's some people over there. We're gonna head over to the room on the right. That's like a free in. Oh, I'm seasick. Blah. We're digging a tunnel through the ocean floor. Oh. So that's why this fleet's just a distraction. What's this guy say? Please use the room to the right. Alrighty, let's head on in here. And we'll get a chance to rest up. We rest up, and that'll bring up the next scene. So, we're not gonna get a good rest right here. Because, well, Exdeath is, he's on to the plan. Or at least part of the plan. Oh, they're under attack with monsters! Let's head up back to the top deck. The soldiers in the left room aren't there anymore. Neither is that one on the right who told us to go to the right. The fleet's just a decoy. Alright, that guy said the same thing. Where are the monsters at? Well, once we talk with Xezat, the monsters will appear. Xezat, what's going on? Exdeath somehow has gotten the drop on us. Uh-oh, got one of those abductor monsters and some goblins. Uh-oh. Hey, and there's Gilgamesh at the tip of the boat. Time to fight. Surrounded. Looks like Xezat's gonna take on that blue guy. Leave this trash to me. Don't blow it this time. I think that's my line. Roar. Alright. And we're gonna sit on this side, and if you touch any of these goblins, we get into a fight with these gobbledygooks. You can learn Goblin Punch off of them, but we already learned that a long time ago. I think that was the second blue magic spell that we learned. We learned it from the black goblins in the Wind Shrine. But there we go, taking out the gobbledygooks there. And you don't have to fight these guys if you want, but hey, might as well get some experience, and they're not too hard, so. We want to try to have somebody, and luckily we do, we want to have somebody with a level divisible by 4 who has the learning ability or is a blue mage for the upcoming dungeon. Because we can learn a blue magic spell, level 4 quarter, which takes off 3/4 of a character's hit points as long as that character has a level divisible by 4. So Lena is level 32, so she will be the target for that. I think everybody else is 31. Remember, I boosted Lena's level back in the initial world when I was trying to get another blue magic. So, Muscle Bomb. That's bringing me back nightmares of fighting Omega. So, well, we pretty much cleared out this ship here. These guys are just asking for our help. You only need to fight this gobbledygook right here to get to Gilgamesh. So, but I wanted to, like I said, just to fight the other ones, because why not? Yeah, we got a good sword dance there, when we didn't really need it. Of course, when we fight bosses, we won't get sword dances. King Xezat took care of that goblin, and that flying blue guy's back. I was gonna say, did he take care of him? Nope. Hey, there's Mr. Gilgamesh. We're gonna put all our characters in the back row, except for Faris. She has really good defense, and we don't want to gimp her attack. Blue skies. Blue skies in the sea. It stays like this to get you high in life, but you sirs are dragging me down. Alright. This is the first time we can steal the Genji equipment off of Gilgamesh. So, Gilgamesh here, we're going to have a lot of fights with him, and throughout those different fights that we have with him, we will be able to steal different types of Genji equipment. We'll get a helmet, a shield, and armor later on. So yeah, we're going to fight Gilgamesh quite a bunch throughout this game, so... This is actually the third time we're fighting him. Now Gilgamesh, he's going to have like a two-part phase here. Once he gets below 6,000 hit points, he's going to call Enkidu. I guess from the Tales of Gilgamesh, he had a sidekick, Enkidu, that old myth. So yep, he calls Enkidu, and Enkidu is basically going to heal him up entirely. He's going to use this White Wind spell, and that's going to... White Wind heals a character for the amount of hit points that the caster has. So Enkidu has 4,000 hit points, so he's going to heal himself and Gilgamesh for 4,000 hit points. So Gilgamesh has four turn phase. His first phase, he can do 2/3 chance to fight, 1/3 a special attack. On his second turn, he has 2/3 chance to fight, 1/3 chance to use the missile, a blue magic spell. His third turn is the same as his first turn, and the fourth turn he has 2/3 chance to fight and 1/3 chance to use the Deathclaw ability. So, Enkidu, his script is his first turn he'll 1/3 chance to fight, 1/3 chance to do arrow 2, 1/3 chance to do a special attack. His second turn is pretty deadly one. He can use Vampire, that can pretty much wipe out one of your characters. Missile, a blue magic spell, or Wind Slash, which takes off 1/4 of your hit points. Third turn, 2/3 chance to fight, 1/3 chance to use special attack. Fourth turn is 1/3 chance to Vampire, 1/3 chance to use a Thread, which slows your character down, or the third chance to use a Wind Slash. And then his fifth turn, it's his final turn before he jumps back to the beginning of the script, is he has a 1/3 chance to fight, 1/3 chance to use Sonic Wave, which reduces your level, and or use the White Wind again. So we want to try to take him out before Gilgamesh, because otherwise he can potentially, on his fifth turn, keep healing Gilgamesh. So but yeah, once we take care of Enkidu, then we can just focus on Gilgamesh, because Gilgamesh can't heal himself. So it's just a matter of staying alive, and unfortunately Lena got hit with one of those Sonic Waves, so cut down on her attack power there. But Gilgamesh and Enkidu, when they're together, they can both hit kind of hard. That's why I put the characters in the back row. So, the back row, of course, doesn't affect Lena at all, because she has the bow, which is a long-range weapon, so... But it's okay, slow and steady. You know, sometimes, like I said, we saw the back row was a pretty effective way to, you know, limit damage and basically win battles back in the first world. Remember, we used them against Magus and Forza, and then also against Garula, the boss of the Water Crystal, guarding the Water Crystal. So, Enkidu, faithful sidekick, I trust you can take care of the rest. And he turns around and wait, Enkidu's gone. Faithful sidekick? Enkidu? Hey, sidekicks are not to ditch the hero. Well, we defeated him. You weren't paying attention, Gilgamesh. Yeah, he's sometimes he's a little silly. I don't think he he has his mind in the whole fight, so we get a gold shield. God, if I go, I'm taking you with me. How about going for a swim? Uh-oh. Good thing we managed to hold on. Gilgamesh, though, well, he's getting pulled away. Hey, Foul, that's playing dirty. I'm not supposed to be the only one in the drink. Think you'll get away with this? And he's swept away. Look, my hands are going numb. I'm coming, hang in there. That pun is so bad, I'm gonna fall on purpose. Don't do that. Hey, it's the Hiryu. It rescued us. The Windrake, good timing. Now it's our turn to strike. So, the Windrake is going to take us back to Xezat's ship, and Xezat's going to meet us over there. Looks like he cleared out the monsters he was fighting. And he's going to reveal his entire plan. Remember, he said this ship is just a decoy. Well, what's the real plan? We can find out when we head down below deck. We'll take care of this. Get below. We'll take care of the monsters. Well, we already took care of all the monsters, so you got it easy. So once again, we can use the healing, even though we were told to get down there quick. The king waits you in the room on the left. We can make him wait. Might as well heal up, because we have a dungeon coming up. There's a save point in the dungeon right at the beginning, but might as well take advantage of a free healing rather than, you know, have to use a tent or a cottage. So, save some money. Free is always good. Woohoo! Now we're going to head over to that room on the left where the soldiers were earlier, that C6 soldier. And we'll learn what King Xezat's real plot is. You look at the defense boost that Genji equipment gives. So she's not gonna. Faust ain't gonna take a lot of damage with the bone mail and the Genji equipment. Yeah, she's gonna be pretty tough to deal physical damage to, at least. If you're ready, grab the other side of this box, would you? Let's go the other side. Hit the A button and we move it. And it takes us to a secret passageway to a submarine. Now the staircase on the lower right there, that leads actually to an inn. And certain places we'll be able to dock the submarine, and we'll be able to go in the submarine and use the free inn. What's going on? The fleet's only a decoy. The real plan is to get to the barrier tower by submarine. Yeah, remember they said they were digging a tunnel under the water? Well, that's kind of brilliant, actually. Now we're gonna go in from the basement. You expect any less? The tunnel that leads to the barrier is ahead. So there we go. Yeah, we're gonna be able to explore the sea eventually. And there's a few places that, like caves, and they'll be marked on our map. And we end up in little screens like this. And we can head back into the submarine at any time when we're on one of those screens and use the inn. But we already used that inn back on the ship, so. But, come on. We blow a hole in the tower. And here we are, the barrier tower. This is the barrier tower? Indeed. All that's left is to take it out, and the barrier will be down. I'll take care of the generator downstairs. You at the top floor and find the antenna. Find and destroy it, I assume. You got it. I'll cut the power, and once that happens, destroy the antenna. Here, you'll need this. The Whisperweed. That's a plant that basically allows you, it's like a walkie-talkie plant. Since they're not using technology, we're using like magic and plants. Let's go talk with Xezat. What are you trying to do here? Hurry and get to that antenna. It's just kind of a short dungeon, but it can be pretty tough. There's some pretty tough enemies, and there's a lot of blue magic that you can learn in here. There's 4 blue magic spells that we can learn. So, definitely going to learn them. Like I said, we want to make sure that at least one character has a level divisible by 4 to learn the level 4 quarter spell. We want to make sure we save because we got a potentially tough enemy coming up here. There are 2 treasure chests in this dungeon that are have a monster in a box, and they can either be a red dragon or a yellow dragon. Both of them are pretty tough. So luckily though, there's a save point near both of them, so we want to make sure we use that save so that if we end up losing that battle, we don't lose a lot of progress. I actually ended up losing the first time I fought this red dragon over here. So here we have another new enemy, Neon. These guys can use the flash spell, but we already learned it, so I'll point out other enemies that we want to learn magic from, so. Checking out the stuff that we got there. Checking out our inventory. We could use flame wings against this guy. If it's a red dragon, because he uses a flame type attack, like a laser that does a lot of damage. The flame would make us absorb it, but we can do a lot of damage to this guy though by having Gallop equip one of those frost rods, and then you can break the frost rod. That basically cast Ice 3, and that'll deal a lot of damage. If you don't have rods and you have a blue mage though, you can also use the Aqua Breath spell. See, he's weak against ice, earth, and water. Just don't hit him with fire, because that'll give him hit points back. He is also weak to Quake, and luckily Faust just had that Quake happen because of her Gaia Hammer. Finishes the red dragon off, and we get a Blood Sword. That's a sword you can use. It steals enemies' hit points and heals like whoever uses it. So, kind of a sword that has a drain attack. Usually though it has a really bad accuracy to make it not really super overpowered. So we're basically seeing the layout of the dungeon here. It's going to be these short rooms that we run through, and then we head on the outside, head back in, do a short little room, and whatchamacallit, then head back outside. So yeah, short little dungeon. But the Gravitor is that little alien-looking monster there at the there. They just use that gravity spell on us, the Demi spell. The Traveler, we can learn a blue magic spell called Time Slip. It's not very accurate, so it actually takes a while. It's gonna take me a while to actually get it when I do get it. But that basically casts the old status and sleep status on a character, so it's like 2 spells in one. So, old, remember, reduces character's stats. So that's good for making enemies easier. 7th floor. On the 8th floor is when we're going to start meeting these enemies called level checkers, and they're the ones that cast the level 4 quarter. So that's why I'm going to put that learning ability right now on Lena, because she's the only one who right now has a level divisible by 4. So let's head on up. Keep heading up. Ooh, do another fight here. Oh, we got this Ziggurat. He has a spell, a blue magic spell, off guard that we want. It kind of reduces characters' defenses. So we're gonna heal this guy up a little bit so he lasts a little longer, so we can finally get that spell off. So there we go. He finally cast it, and luckily he cast it on Lena, one of the few people who could learn it. So woohoo! Another blue magic spell that we got here. So and let's keep on heading up. Now we need to learn the Galf. Do you read? It's just it's the Whisper Read. What was that? The Whisper Read Xezat. Let's see what Xezat's doing. Repeat, Galf. Do you copy? Over. I hear you loud and clear. Good. I've made it to the generator. Over. So we gotta learn Time Slip and level 4 quarter. Everything looks clear on this end. Over. Not really, because there's a goblin about to attack you. Even though Xezat is a swordsman, he looks like he's also good with magic. Maybe he's like a knight with the black magic ability. He's that's his job stats setup. So, all right, we're on the 9th floor here. We got a save point over there to the right, and that's also the way we're gonna head up. To the left is treasure room, which has a treasure chest that has a chance to have one of those red dragons or yellow dragons. So we want to make a save here, and then once we save, we'll head over to this treasure chest and see what we get. Another monster attack, red or yellow dragons. We get another red dragon. We already know how to deal with him. We just break an ice rod on him. And too bad we don't have that, or Frost Rod. Too bad we don't have, that Quake didn't, happen Remember, this guy's weak against Quake. So yeah, that Ice Rod, Frost Rod, I mean, you take it out. Basically takes off, like, basically half his hit points, so... Did, 3,500 damage, a little over that. And he only has, 7,500, so... About 200 less than half, so... Look. Yeah, we finished him off. Made that easier than it normally looks. We get the gold hairpin, a really good accessory. It doesn't have really good defense, but what it does is it cuts basically the MP that your character uses when it casts spells in half. So that'll really be good on our blue mage. So now let's head on back into the save room, and we got another new enemy there, the Magnetite. He doesn't do too much. He basically just uses that magnet ability to poke your characters from the back row to the front row, where other monsters can deal more damage to them. So there's those ziggurats. You can learn that off guard again if you didn't learn it yet. They said that drastically reduces a character's physical defense. So, look. No. Unfortunately, they're kind of flying. They're jumping in the air, so that Quake didn't happen. If that Quake happened, it wouldn't hurt those guys. Distract them with a flying squall. Yeah, they're immune to the Quake, but they're not immune to getting hit by the hammer. There's the stats for the Magnetite there. Now that the Ziggurites are out of the way, you can learn the Arrow and Arrow 2 spell off those Ziggurites. Clone those palette swaps back in Carnot Castle, and future Ziggurite palette swap is going to teach us the Arrow 3. The next town we're going to visit actually has a knife, an air knife that you can buy, and that's good because it helps increase damage that arrow spells do. So, but we'll do that in our next episode. So we get to our save point here. Let's make a quick save. And we'll end the episode here. This is a good room to farm. We're going to start the next episode. I'm going to be in this room. I'm going to farm those final 2 blue magic spells because the enemies can be encountered in here. So take care. Thanks for following along. See you next time. Bye.